Did you see Alpha Dweeb Debate Lord Andrew absolutely fail to open an olive jar? Buddy, you're not titling a YouTube video. You're posting a chat in chat. What are you talking about?
Come on, you can do it.
Put it right side up. Just
You can do it. You got this.
All right, bro. I can't do it. Here.
Is this the podcast where the stupid guys bring on pretty girls and they're like, if you're so pretty, answer this. Why are you a stupid bitch? And the girls are like, you paid me to be here, not to be funny. Is that the...
I do. This seems a little immature. No. For
Hey, the guy
$1,000.
sent $1,000.
Yeah, but it seems slightly immature.
It's all
It's just
slick
for,
now.
it's a little,
See, it
little fun.
is.
I gotta grip it.
Uh-oh, Andrew. If you can't open it either.
Well, your hand greased the whole top of it.
My hand are fine. Here, high five.
It
My
literally-
shoes are slow.
It's like, feel it. Isn't that greasy?
It was like that already. Oh my
Okay,
God.
this is a huge aura loss. Okay, and honestly, this is where a lot of men fail at masculinity. If you can't open the jar, just be like, damn, that shit's tight. Once you start doing this, like, bro, no, seriously, there's like, it's like magical grease on here. Like, there's some like insane shit going on that prevents me from opening this. Like, you know, it's an exception, right? You know, it's an exception. It's like, holy shit, man. Just, it's not even taking the L, you know? Just be like, oh yeah, that's like a really tight jar. I'd have to run that under some warm water or something.
God,
No, it
ridiculous.
wasn't. You greased the top.
Use
Oh
your
my
shirt. Use
Jesus,
your
Andrew.
shirt,
If you can't open the olive jar, you cannot
Here,
blame my
while we're doing
hand.
olive jar.
If you're so strong, you should open it.
Yeah, I gotta be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's
It's
go.
literally slippery.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. All I'll say is thank God he has money, right? Charisma like that.
Grab me a...
Also, is it just me,
Okay,
or is the
olive jar.
technique
If
like? I feel like the technique is way off too. What is this like tip of the finger claw grip you've got going on here? Like you need to. I don't. Maybe our hands are different sizes or whatever. But like you have to like crunch the jar in your hand, and with all of your strength, you have to like press it in. And then, like, grind the head. Like, you have to commit your body and soul to it. Okay, pickle jars were not made for the weak. Do you train grip strength? I actually have pretty good grip strength, like, by default, I guess. I don't really train it. I have the grip strength tester back there. Right now, like, we're getting further and further from the last time I actually worked out, so we can see what I'm at. You know, we can see, oh, no, I did this before. The battery's out. Okay, the battery's not out. It's just missing batteries. I don't know who would pilfer the batteries of a grip strength tester. I'm gonna be honest, it was probably me like 2 years ago. I don't know why I did that. I have 48 fresh AA batteries downstairs, but I'm not leaving the chair. I know what the viewer analytics are like. If you leave the chair, 500 people leave with you. Ask a roommate. They have their own lives. They're not my slaves. Someone got grease all over the battery. The battery compartment lid. Dude, bro, like seriously, take a look at this. This woman like greased it or something. I can't press the little latch that like lets me open the thing.
You're so strong, you should open it.
Yeah, I gotta be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's
It's
go.
literally slippery.
I'm not kidding. This is actually an incredible case study of like why it's insufferable to hang out around men. You know? Men, even if it makes them look good, they can't ever be conciliatory. Not all men. I apologize for my reflexive misandry, but like a lot of guys, you know? Because a little bit of like conciliatory humility is actually like, in my opinion at least, a huge aura booster. Because life is full of tiny failures. No matter what you do. It doesn't matter. Literally, there's no life you can live where you're not experiencing tiny little moggings and failures. That's life. That's fine. That's life. You get really good at finance. There's a big, tall basketball guy. Oh, you're a big, tall basketball guy? Well, that guy's got more money than you. Oh, well, that guy dresses better than you. You're not the best at everything all the time. Don't be crazy. And when you try to be, that's when you look pathetic, because it makes you look, you know, pathetic. It makes you look like really insecure. It would be even more hilarious if the woman actually greased it. That would be very funny. Kind of insane how much the never admit you're wrong is drilled into some of their brains. Yeah, and the weird thing is, like, by never admitting you're wrong, you're admitting that you're wrong, right? Like, but when you can't admit you're wrong, you're taking an L of your own. You just don't know it, which is the embarrassing part, right? The only thing worse than a guy, you know, walking past and being taller than you is you going, well, I'm slouching. I would have looked taller than that guy. If he, yeah, like, I mean, he was like wearing tall shoes or something, like platform heels. Those were like Doc Martens, probably. Those were like Doc Marten sandals, and they added like 4 inches. But like in real, like, why would you're it's an L that you're self-imposing. Speaking of always taking an L from somewhere, you guys see Brock Lesnar's daughter, who's like breaking records in shot put? Where are the eugenics deniers now? You can't, dude, genetics are like variable and complicated. You can't like breed humans for the super soldier status. What are you talking about, man? You're laughable. God damn, right? Most Germanic woman? Yeah, no kidding. Thank God she's alive today and not in the 1930s, because she would have been on a lot of propaganda posters. Probably not, actually. The Nazis, were extremely sexist. They would not have wanted like a strong woman. not one who looks, you know, quite as hulkish. So are we pro eugenics? Yes, as long as the genetic selection that we're trying to key for is me and your mom. As long as it's funny, yeah. Brock's physicality is insane. Yeah. It's just crazy how much the genetics carried over, man. Sometimes it really is genetics. Obviously roids as well. But like, when your pecs are 50% of the height of your torso, sometimes it's just like, well, no, your body, the muscle attachments on your body are just bigger, you know? They're huge. He looks the way Fujoshis draw the bear tops that they want to plow the twinks. You know what I mean? Like, he was given the hulking, enormous mammary glands that the bears are drawn with. He's an amazing athlete, though. Well, he was. He's pretty old now, right? But like, yeah. No, wait, he's not that old. He's 47. Well, 47 weighing that much and being that tall, I would probably chill out a little bit. But, you know, isn't he a huge reactionary? I mean, probably. I don't know. I don't really care. Talking about his genetics here. He's been hitting the head a lot. Yeah. He asexually reproduced. She really does look just like him. Honestly, even the pec insertions. I know it's titties or whatever, but it's you still have like the 50% of your torso is pec thing. Honestly, no, it's not even the braids, dude. She's just literally the most German looking person to have ever lived. That's insane. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. I think it's the nose. It's everything. Her whole physiognomy is perfectly Germanic. This is what the ideal Hyperborean wife would have looked like. They don't want you to know that, though. I guess Hitler literally would have won if his eugenics program had like 80 more years to cook. Is that the argument? Like, thank God, technology, the Brock Lesnar technology, had not yet reached its zenith. That's crazy. Well, good luck to her. I guess she's doing athletic stuff. I don't really know much about that, but you know. Brock Lesnar is Polish. Yeah, but there are Germanic Polish people for a wide variety of complicated reasons. It doesn't really matter. You wouldn't get it. How close would you be to her? I feel like I have too much like actual Slav DNA for me to be that adjacent. I don't think I'd be that close. What's a Slav? I don't know. I don't think people have figured it out yet. She looks more Scandinavian than German. Yeah, but Scandinavians are Germanic. I don't know how this shit works. Listen, okay? In my mind, you have the original British people who were swamp people. And then you have the like Norman Franco modern British people who are everything north of the Iberian Peninsula but west of Germany. And then you have the Germano-Scandinavian blob, which is like essentially just greater Denmark, and it's all Viking shit. And then you have the Slavs. And then you have Greek people who are in their own category, who are Balkan but not Slavic. You know, I don't know. Slavs are just the Western Mongol steppe horde. I think that's true. I agree with that. Yeah, I think that's true. What would America be? Well, America is its own, like, American white people are their own ethnicity that I think are comprised mostly of, like, Anglo and Germanic and Polish people, right? But it's kind of a blend. That's the beautiful thing about America. It's that we don't actually believe in ethnicity. So in America, or sorry, in Europe, you have, like, 50 different kinds of white people. But in America, you don't. You just have white people, which is crazy if you think about it, right? Like, it's not, because genuinely, like, when you are in Europe, and I've only been to Barcelona, but I could identify people based on their nationality quite easily, for the most part. It was pretty easy when you were walking around, and it's like, that guy's a Spaniard, that guy's German, that guy's British. And it's like, you can't really do that in American, even though genetically they're from the same stock just like 100 or 200 years ago, right? Like, you'd think, I don't know how much of it is inbreeding. I don't know how much of it, like, sorry, inter-ethnic white inbreeding. How much of it is like just like less cultural signifiers? Like, I don't know, maybe like if you put a British person in America for 100 years, they're not eating fish and chips as much, so their face doesn't develop that like reflexive rosacea that all British men get when they turn 36. I don't know. I have no idea why it is the way that it is. You're confusing culture and ethnicity? No. I think America is confusing culture and ethnicity, and I'm an American. Map of the main Indo-European languages. Yeah, but this is like languages, and also it's woke or something. I don't know. Russia looks really scary until you remember that 99% of their land is uninhabitable wasteland. But I'm kind of right. I mean, you've got the like, I don't know. I'm not right at all, actually.